24 hours. We do not celebrate when we obliterate laws or change direction in terms of what we desire. But also, on the specific matter of the social health insurance, where we have been seeking for pre-authorization and empanelment, as the law stipulates, we must say it has taken 6 months for us to be here, and we know that the people who are suffering are Kenyan. And of course, the desire is to ensure that we increase accessibility. So we are the majority clinician who offer services to Kenyan. Every time we are not functioning properly or well engaged, so there will be a lot of noise. That we have been here so long, where we sign agreement and they are never implemented. The same issue of SHA, last month we agreed, and someone somewhere sat on the agreement and decided not to implement, subjecting the Kenyan to 23 days of suffering when we are on strike. That should not happen. And we encourage that we must be able to follow the law.
But I'm happy today that we have agreed, and I think the patients can breathe a sigh of relief, because now that means that once affected, where we work as clinical officers, the procedures that we do render, we will be able to render to Kenyans, and so Kenyans are the biggest beneficiaries. So we have agreed that with the Social Health Authority, that the facilities will be empaneled and contracted, and we as the practitioners will be given our pre-authorization rights following empanelment, which is supposed to happen immediately.
My ministry remains open to ensuring that the needs of both healthcare workers and the public are met and or addressed in a timely manner. I reaffirm my commitment to the public to ensure that quality, affordable, and accessible healthcare services reach all individuals, in line with the government's pledge to leave no one behind.
All right, still in matters healthcare, the Ministry of Health has confirmed that the mysterious disease that has caused alarm in Kisii is still active, with 11 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Public Health and Professional Standards Principal Secretary Mary Modhoni assured the public that the ministry is working closely with the Kisii County government to contain the outbreak. As part of the response efforts, the ministry has begun distributing aqua tablets to purify drinking water and is promoting best hygiene practices among the affected communities. In addition, the Ministry of Health has announced plans to initiate a deworming program for school-going pupils to curb the spread of the disease.
At least in the last 24 hours, we have seen 11 new cases that were reported, bringing to a total number of confirmed cases to 168. The outbreak has primarily affected 8 villages, with Amarondo village accounting to 64% of the reported cases. Preliminary laboratory investigations have confirmed contamination of water sources, which is a significant contributor to the outbreak and hence making the water unsafe for consumption. There is therefore need for urgent interventions to ensure that the water is safe for consumption. And to mitigate further spread of the water treatment, water treatment is rolled out, including distribution of 44,350 aqua tabs to the affected households to improve water safety. Community engagement remains a critical pillar of the response. Community sensitization, efforts are underway, with CHPs conducting door-to-door sensitization to educate the residents on water treatment and sanitation, poor hygiene practices, and safe water treatment methods. Additionally, mass deworming exercises are planned for school-going children to prevent further health complications.
All right, moving on. President William Ruto has called for greater collaboration and unity among Kenyans and leaders to achieve sustainable national development. The president made this appeal while launching various development projects in the Dagoretti South constituency in Nairobi County on Wednesday. During his visit, which marked his third day in Nairobi, President Ruto officially inaugurated the construction of the modern Riruta Market, a project that is set to cost 350 million Kenya shillings. He also laid the foundation stone for the Dagoretti Jitume Excellence Center, a facility aimed at enhancing service delivery in the area. In his address, the president underscored the importance of collective efforts in fostering progress, emphasizing that collaboration between leaders and citizens is key to achieving development goals across the nation.
Wakati wa campaign, moja ya ile mambo muhimu wafanyabiashara walituambia ni kwamba wale ambao ni wafanyabiashara wadogo wadogo, wakiwemo mama mboga na wafanyabiashara wadogo, wanahitaji mahali safi na mahali pazuri fa kufanyia biashara yao, na ndio umeona hiyo soko imeanza kujengwa. Vile vile kama rais amesema, tuko hapa pia kwa mambo ya shule, mambo ya barabara na mambo mengi ya kimaendeleo. Je, munaunga rais mkono aendelee na mambo ya maendeleo? Munaunga rais mkono aendelee na mambo ya maendeleo? Jambo la mwisho, kwa sababu viongozi ni wengi na rais ako na shughuli nyingi. Jambo la mwisho, tungetaka nchi yetu tuwe na uzalendo na tuwe na umoja, na sasa hivi ni wakati wa kujenga taifa letu na mshikamano wa jamii zote za Jamhuri ya Kenya ili tuwe taifa ambalo liko na nguvu. Kwa hivyo
leo tumekuja pia kuanzisha ICT hapa. Hii ICT hub, wewe bwana KJ, ikimalizika in the next 4 months, mimi naleta kompyuta 200 hapa, vijana hawa wajipange na ajira ya digital jobs. Hapa pia tunaleta waalimu wa kuwafundisha hawa vijana. Na mimi nataka niwahakikishie, kama ni kazi majuu, kama ni kazi mitandaoni, kama ni kazi katika ile kazi yote tunafanya ya affordable housing na zile zingine zote, huko ndio tutapanga ajira ya vijana, vijana wajisimamie, wajenge taifa letu na tusonge mbele kwa pamoja. Pia mimi nimekuja hapa leo kwa sababu ya soko yenu ya Riruta. Hapa mjumbe wenu Kiogora alikuja akaniuliza kama tunaweza kujenga soko hapo Riruta. Na leo tumekuja kuanzisha soko ya shilingi milioni 350 ya kutosha watu wa Riruta waweze kuendesha biashara yao. Na nimesema vile vile, mbali na kuongeza hiyo, mbali na kujenga hiyo soko, pia hapo tujenge affordable housing, manyumba 500 ya watu wa hapa Riruta, watu muweze kuishi mahali pazuri, mahali kuna heshima, tuweze kusonga mbele kwa pamoja.
Right, Alego Usonga, Member of Parliament Samuel Atandi, has strongly criticized former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua over recent remarks claiming that the people of Mount Kenya are ready to support Azimio leader Raila Odinga in 2027. Atandi, who described Gachagua as a political conman, refuted the claims, pointing out that during the previous election cycle, the Mount Kenya region had rejected Raila Odinga, labeling him as unelectable. Atandi, a senior member of the Orange Democratic Movement, stated that his party will not entertain such political tactics. He emphasized that ODM leaders are currently focused on supporting President William Ruto in ensuring the country's stability and prosperity. Atandi noted that ODM will continue to play a key role in the government, working alongside Ruto for the benefit of all Kenyans.
I want to say that lately I have seen some leaders claiming that now they are ready to support Raila Odinga for presidency. There's a particular leader we impeached recently from the post of deputy president. I want to describe that man as behaving like a hyena. He is looking at Raila Odinga as a piece of meat that he should grab and eat. We want to tell him that when we wanted you to support us in the past, you never supported us. You said Raila Odinga is not electable, that Raila Odinga cannot be accepted by your people. Why are you now claiming that now you are ready to support Raila Amolo Odinga for president? That kind of political conmanship is what we do not want, and we are saying as ODM leaders that you will never sell us that kind of politics right now. Right now we are focused in the stability of the Republic of Kenya, and we are here to say that we are going to support William Ruto to ensure that the stability of Kenya is given prominence and that the country is stable for the benefit of all of us. ODM party is celebrating 20 years since its formation. And yesterday we had an elaborate function in Busia where we congregated to assess and to celebrate the years that ODM party has been around. Even though the party has not been able to claim the presidency, ODM remains one of the strongest parties in the country. It is the party that is found in all corners of this country. We are found in Nyeri, we are found in Tharaka-Nithi, we are found in Garissa, we are found in Mandera, all parts of the country. And ODM is strong because every time there's a political crisis in this country, it is ODM that is always requested to help in stabilizing the politics of the country. Like what is happening today, you know that there are attempts to destabilize the government of the Republic of Kenya, the government of William Ruto. And it is the ODM party that was requested to come in and assist and create stability in the country. That is a sacrosanct role that ODM continues to play to ensure that the country is stable and that the country does not the country does not collapse. So as ODM members of ODM party, we want to urge our leader Raila Amolo Odinga to continue making consultations towards ensuring that our government is stable and the country does not collapse. But I must also say that there is no political party that can work in isolation. All political parties must make friends with the others. ODM party has made friends in the past. Some are genuine friends, some are friends that are not realistic, some are opportunistic friends. I want to confess here in Siaya that the friendship that we have right now with the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, in our view, is one of the most authentic and honest friendships that ODM party has had.
All right, we cross over to Machakos County. And Machakos County Finance, that is the CECM, Onesmus Kuyu, narrowly escaped impeachment following a day-long debate in the county assembly where members were divided over whether to discipline him for alleged corruption and mismanagement. The contentious discussion led by Budget Committee under the chairmanship of Speaker Ann Kusia centered around several anomalies within Kuyu's docket. Mwadhani Ward MCA Dominic Maithia led the charge, accusing Kuyu of embezzlement and corruption at various quarry sites in Mavoko sub-county. In a damning revelation, Maithia claimed that residents of Lukenya and Katani had reported incidents of individuals posing county revenue officers collecting money from locals. These funds, according to Maithia, were being funneled into personal M-Pesa accounts, with the county losing nearly 2 million Kenya shillings daily as a result.
Chair, we also want to promise Waziri, if you think there's any policy or any legal instrument you need from this house to enhance revenue collection, please be free to engage with the relevant committees so that we are able also to give you more power within the law to make some of these decisions about revenue collection. So I hope you will engage more with the Finance Committee and Budget Committee for any legal instrument that you may require for us to make your work easier with your department. What also has come out clearly is some revenue can be collected through political intervention. Through political intervention. Not all revenue can be collected administratively or by the executive. If there is need for us to get involved politically for you to get your money, also there are those avenues that can be discussed between the executive and us to enhance revenue collection, because all of us are for revenue enhancement.
Right from Machakos to Kakamega County, and Kakamega Governor Fernandez Barasa, who also serves as the chair of the Finance Committee at the Council of Governors, has expressed frustrations over the ongoing issues surrounding the financial allocation system for devolved governments. Speaking during his address at the Kakamega County Assembly, Barasa stated that the current situation has left county governments in a state of confusion. The governor called on the National Assembly to remove the barriers that have been hindering the passage of a bill aimed at increasing the financial allocations to county governments. He further urged the Assembly to release 10.5 billion Kenya shillings to enable devolution to fully implement their planned projects. Barasa, however, urged Kenyans to register for SHA.
The National Assembly should not give us conditions on the issue of the county additional allocation bill by giving us a condition of withdrawing our position on RMLF. We believe that the 47 counties have a responsibility to do, especially on road maintenance. So the money is being held by the National Assembly of 10.5 billion Kenya shillings should be released to the counties. The constitution is very clear. We have roads that belong to the national government, and we also have a responsibility of doing maintenance of the county roads. But despite the teething challenges, as we speak right now, SHA is still the best thing that we urge our people to register, because we don't want people to giving us medical bills for waiver. We get so many requests from our level 5 facility for medical waivers, and yet those who are in have not registered with SHA. So if you demand for services, then we should not at the same time demanding for waivers, because the next patient may not have that luxury of enjoying the facilities. So SHA is a solution, and what we are doing is now, I've just urged the members to be facilitated so that they can go out there to sensitize our people to register with SHA, because this will go a long way in addressing the ever-increasing medical bills. Because in the absence of that, the pressure still comes to us politicians, because either you are asked to waive or you are invited in various WhatsApp groups to fundraise. So SHA, despite the challenges we have with the network connectivity, let us register, and we have already requested the Ministry of Health from the national government to at least improve on the connectivity challenge, because that has been the issue which has contributed to the low registration. So if members of the public can register with the SHA, it will really go a long way in supporting our facilities, starting from level 2s, level 3s, and level 4.
All right, it is exactly 20 minutes past the top of the hour. We are due for a short commercial break here at TBN Prime Edition. We'll be back with much more. Detaining people demanding a bribe of 300 shillings for their release, while those unable to pay were subjected to corporal punishment. The operation was uncovered by Isaac Ayumba, the area deputy chief, who became suspicious after learning that many local residents had fallen victim to the illegal operation. Upon further investigation, it was revealed that the impromptu police station had been used to unlawfully detain residents, forcing them to endure harsh conditions. Victims of the operation reported being confined in a single room, both men and women, and were forced to use a bucket for sanitation. The meals were provided by the perpetrators, though in conditions far worse than those in legitimate police facilities.
Na ilikuwa jana ambapo nilipigiwa simu, na nilipigiwa na mzee wa mtaa wa sublocation jirani, akiniambia iwapo ninaufahamu kwamba kuna jumba ambalo linatumika kama cell makaburini. Ambia sina habari. Akaniambia kwamba kumefunguliwa jumba ambalo linatumika kama cell na watu wanapigwa. So ndipo nilianza kutafuta ukweli wa mambo. So yule nilimwendea kwanza kabisa alikuwa ni mzee wa mtaa wangu village elder, ambaye aliconfirm, alidhibitisha kwamba kweli kuna chumba ambacho hao watu wanawekwa. Baada ya kutafuta ni akina nani, tumekuja kwa ground, tumepata ni ukweli. Kuna waadhiriwa tumekuta mkojo ndani.
Yeye walinitoa tu kwa mlango, sikujua wenye wananipeleka chenye kinaendelea. Kufika huko nikapata kuna wenzangu huko wanachapwa, pia mimi nikaingizwa huko na nikalala huko siku 3 kana nachapwa. Sasa sikujua chanzo nini. Hapo ndani walikuwa wameweka ndoo na mitungi 2 ya maji. Alafu sasa makosa yenyewe chanzo muhimu hatukuambiwa, ilikuwa tu ni kuchapwa. Alafu mnaambiwa tunafunga mlango tena tunaenda tena, wakirudi tena ni kuchapwa.
Sababu inasemekana watu wengi waliweza kuathirika katika hiyo sel. Watu walikuwa wanashikwa, wanawekwa pale, wamama na wababa wanapigwa, wanafungiwa pale hata zaidi ya siku 3. Kwa hivyo wale watu wa pale walikuwa wametengeneza pale kama seli yao ya polisi, na walikuwa wanasema kwamba wamepewa mamlaka ya kufungua hiyo seli, na imechukua kwa muda hatukuweza kupata ripoti, na tujui kwa nini hatukuweza kupata ripoti, lakini tunafikiria kulingana na ripoti za watu pale kwa area Al-Karim wanasema ya kwamba au vijana ni hatari sana, na yoyote ambaye angelitoa ile ripoti kuleta katika police station ama kuleta kwa assistant chief wangelimuua, na ni vijana ambao wakisema wanamaanisha.
Right. At the same time, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has condemned the actions of an individual who opened an illegal police station, stressing that such actions violate established legal procedures. Speaking on the matter, Kanja urged the public to follow a proper legal channels when seeking to establish police stations, emphasizing that any deviation from the law was detrimental to public order. Kanja's remarks come after he officially opened the Mbaraki police station, which was constructed using funds from the National Constituency Development Fund for the Mvita constituency. The police station, which cost 14.9 million Kenya shillings, aims to improve security in the region.
Hizo swali ya kuna mtu ambao alifungua station yake, police station. Ya kwanza mimi niseme hiyo ni makosa. Maana kuna taratibu ile inafuatwa. Wananchi wa hapa for example wakitaka station, kuna utaratibu ambao inafuatwa. Kuna kitu inaitwa public participation pamoja na leadership ya area fulani. Wao wenyewe wanaona kweli hapa tunahitaji kituo cha polisi ndio tuweze kuongeza usalama. Alafu hiyo mjadala inapelekwa kwa sub county security committee ambao inaongozwa na the DCC wa hiyo area na wakuu ya polisi wa hiyo area na National Intelligence Service na wale wengine ambao wako kwa hiyo vitego za usalama. Wanaikalia chini, wanaiangalia vizuri. Wanaona na kweli vile wananchi wanasema hapa tunahitaji kituo cha polisi ni hivyo. Kwa hivyo hiyo wazo inaletwa mpaka inafika kwa Inspector General wa polisi kule Nairobi, na kweli sisi tukifuata ile utaratibu imewekwa na katiba yetu, tunaona kweli inatakana kupeanwa polisi hapa. So hiyo ndio ile utaratibu inatakana kufanywa, na ndio ile angefuata ule alifungua kituo yake ya polisi. Kwa hivyo hiyo ilikuwa ni makosa kubwa ambao haikutakana kufanyikana namna hiyo, lakini ikiwa wananchi ya eneo hiyo bado wako na haja na kuwa na kituo cha polisi, hiyo ndio utaratibu ambao inatakana kufuatwa. Sasa niseme hivi kwa kifupi, hakuna mtu ako na ruhusa ya kusumbua ule mwingine. Hapana. Kenya yetu ni huru. Na kwa hivyo wahalifu wote, awe ni yule anasimamisha mwingine, anapora mali ya mwingine, yote tutashughulikia vilivyo. Na tumeshika wale tumekamata, wameenda kutini, na wengine tutaendelea kuwasaka. Mhalifu ni mhalifu, si ni kweli? Namna hiyo tu. Hizo ni ile ambao tumeshughulikia sana na majeshi yetu ya polisi na wale wengine ambao wanapeana huduma ya security, wote wako huko. Kuhusu tukio ile ya jana, waine
Right, hundreds of youth in Nairobi who rely on beba trolleys for their livelihoods are demanding justice after accusing Nairobi County government workers of stealing their trolleys under the guise of cleaning the central business district. The incident occurred on the night of January 4 when the youth left their trolleys at their usual spots in the CBD, only to find that they had been stolen by county government cleaners. The workers reportedly cut the chains and carried away all the trolleys which the youth had used as their primary means of transportation. In a shocking twist of the trolleys were not taken to the city stores for safekeeping, but were allegedly sold to Macharia Enterprises, a scrap metal dealer located in Kariobangi. The youths have expressed their frustrations, claiming that their cries have fallen on deaf ears, particularly from Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja's office.
Troli zetu zilikuja zikachukuliwa wakati wa Sunday, wakati hatuko kazi. Na wakati hizo troli zikuja zikachukuliwa usiku, hatukuwa tumepewa information ya kwamba hizi troli zinafaa zitolewe mahali pale. Yaani ina maana hatukupewa notice ya kufanya nini? Wakakuwa wanakuja usiku wanakata wakati sisi wenyewe hatuko kazi. Ile ya kuuzi sana, hizi troli hazikupelekwa kwa store ya Kanjo. Zilipelekwa kwa mtu binafsi kwenda kuziuza. Mtu kama huyo sisi tutamuita kama mwizi. Na wakati alishikwa, tukaenda kula akashikwa akapelekwa Central Police. Hakulala Central Police, aliachiliwa. Kutoka hapo hatuna information yoyote, hakuna mtu yoyote amepata information atalipwa troli ama hatalipwa.
Na zote zimeshapotea.
Na troli zaidi ya 350 zote zimepotea, zingine ziko Central Police, zingine ziko Kariobangi.
Ilikuwa na matroli hizi za kubeba mzigo na hizi zingine za mayai. Na kwa hizo matroli ilikuwa Saturday usiku kuamkia Sunday. Tukapata saa 7 usiku hizo matroli zimekatakatwa, kuambiwa walikuwa wanafagia town. Sasa baadaye tulipofuata hizo matroli zetu tukaambiwa zilipelekwa kwa dumping site sijui Dandora. Tujazipata mpaka saa hizi. Baadaye kuzifuatilia tukazipata kuwa zimekatakatwa pale Kariobangi. Sasa ndio tulikuwa nauliza Sakaja kazi yake ni nini? Kazi alikuja kutuhangaisha sisi kama sisi watu wenye tulikuwa natumia hizo matroli. Hizo troli zilikuwa zinasaidia watoto vijana, hawezi iba vitu za wenyewe. Walikuwa nabeba mizigo wanasaidia watu. Kwa siku mtu akikuletea hata kama 300 kwa troli moja, ulikuwa unaweza faidika na ulikuwa na troli kama 10 na kitu. Sasa hizo troli zote zimeenda, tumebaki hapo hivyo na hizo ndio zilikuwa biashara zetu na ilikuwa inatusaidia kulinda. Sasa tunaomba gavana kama anaweza tusaidia, atusaidie, aturudishie hizo matroli zetu, atulipe. Juu yeye mwenyewe ndiye alisema wamekuja kufagia town.
Right, it is exactly 32 minutes past the top of the hour. That note, we wrap up our bulletin here at EBN Prime Edition. Of course, many thanks for keeping me company. My name is Macharia. Sign language interpreter tonight has been Laura Omondi. And as always, let's meet again when God says we do.